Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the Complex PTSD practice session. We're going to talk a little bit about complex PTSD, and then we are going to do a meditation. I'm going to be on for about 30 minutes here talking to everybody. So if you've joined me from TikTok, welcome. I'm Lauren McFerrin. I was diagnosed with such severe CPTSD, complex PTSD, that they basically just said, okay, yeah, no, too many big T's. We don't know what to do with you. And I was like, that's ridiculous. How could you tell people that? That doesn't seem very nice. There's got to be something we can do. So I decided to do a couple of things. What did I do? I decided to go to the psychedelic trade show because all the trauma docs were going there and I wanted to know why. And I decided to do some ketamine through Mind Bloom. And I decided to learn to meditate with Dr. Joe Dispenza. And that was about 3 or 4 years ago. And I'm a writer. I've done a lot of writing on complex trauma. So thanks for joining me. And I hope this information is helpful to you, because if you have CPTSD, which finally has gotten a name, but no recognition in the DSM, right? There isn't a lot of help in our medical system for this. And so we got to figure this out. And we are going to. There are definitely ways to improve your CPTSD, to gain more security, and to feel a lot better in your body. So if you're just joining me this morning, welcome. I'm glad that you're here, and I am excited to be here with you guys. And I'm just going to give us a few more minutes to wait for a few more people that are going to join via Zoom. And I am here talking about CPTSD, complex PTSD. Somebody wrote me a note the other day and said, can we drop the D? Because it's really not a disorder and it's totally not our fault. But if you grew up like me with good girl syndrome, being told like this is what you need to do to be good, then oftentimes you walk around feeling kind of bad, like questioning yourself. And that's what good girl syndrome is about, where somebody else kind of bullied you into telling you what is good. And we know what's good. We know what's good for us. So only you know really what's going to be good for you. And that's how complex PTSD works. So thank you for joining me this morning. I founded a platform called Good Girl Trauma, where we heal CPTSD, complex trauma, with a little rebellion, because we have to say no to that good girl bullshit, and a lot of science. I like understanding why things are happening or why things work. So that helps me figure out what I need to do next. So if you're just joining me, thank you so much. We're going to talk about what the trauma professionals are talking about for CPTSD. When I was told like there's nothing we could do, I thought there's got to be people working on this. Where are they? And I went and I found them. My work is greatly inspired by Dr. Bessel van der Kolk. Look at how worn this is, you guys. Dr. Bessel van der Kolk wrote this book called The Body Keeps the Score, and it became a bestseller. And it's a little heavy. I'd highly recommend it, but it is a little heavy. So I'm going to break it down for you, and let's make it really easy to understand. Trauma lives in the body, not the brain. I was here thinking about it or being told, like, get over it. And it just doesn't work that way. If you had unresolved feelings from any trauma, and let's be clear, like the trauma is not the logistical situation necessarily. It's the feelings that you're left with. So if you're like, oh, my trauma wasn't that big a deal. If you have feelings that didn't get to be seen or heard about it, then your body's keeping the score and they're in there, and it matters. It matters a lot. I also love Dr. Peter Levine, Waking the Tiger, and we're going to talk about him today and understand the felt sense. If Dr. Bessel van der Kolk tells us what CPTSD is, it's the unresolved emotions living in our body. Dr. Peter Levine tells us what to do, and we need to know what to do. So we're going to talk about the felt sense today, which is your language, the language of your body. And I love how Dr. Levine breaks this down, that like an animals shake it off. Like we've all seen a dog on the street or wherever outside, and they must get startled. And then all of a sudden they turn, they shake a leg really hard, and then they walk along and their business is fine. I wish we were like that, but we're not. As humans, we suppress it, we hold it in. And so we need to find ways to release it. And we do it through a relationship with the felt sense, which is the language of the body. And we're going to go through that today. We're going to talk about what that is. Lastly, complex PTSD work really requires no judgment, no shame, being allowed to feel whatever you feel. And a lot of times, if you grew up with good girl syndrome or being bullied or being told, like, just get over it, you may have shut those feelings away and may feel bad about having them. And we can't feel bad. Dr. Richard Schwartz wrote this book, No Bad Parts. None of our parts are bad. We're supposed to feel all of our emotions, and you're allowed to feel your emotions. You're not supposed to hide them away. So if you're just joining me, thank you so much. This morning we're going to talk about the felt sense and what we can do to create a relationship with our physical body so that we can heal this complex trauma. So what is the felt sense? What is Dr. Peter Levine trying to tell us about? Feeling is physical. It's not just emotional. So what does it feel like? Tension, warmth, maybe a fluttering, or even a numbness. You know this from when you kiss somebody that you're excited to be kissed, or you're excited about something and you feel that fluttering in your chest. That's the felt sense. That is your body's interpretation, sensory reflection of what's going on. Why does it matter? Well, trauma lives in the body, not the brain, and there are unresolved emotions in our body. So by noticing those pressure points, that all of those feelings we have without judgment, without interpretation, just noticing and trying to remember that none of our parts are bad. They all have a reason to be here. So let's honor that. So the felt sense is your body's internal awareness, a physical knowing. So it's the tightness you feel in your chest when you know something's wrong. It's the heaviness in your stomach before you cry. It's the sense of relief you get when you know a decision is right. So it's that quiet physical signal that tells you what's going on for you. We've all walked into a room and felt the energy and been like, what's going on here? Your body has a compass. That's your felt sense. And when you have PTSD or CPTSD, your body can activate survival responses. And sometimes we don't fully complete that response, and then the unresolved emotions get stuck in our body. Maybe it wasn't safe to express yourself. Maybe you had no way to protect yourself, or maybe you were in a really bad situation where you had no choice yourself. Maybe you had no way to protect yourself, or maybe you were in a really bad situation where you had no choice. Okay, so we're going to just try to do a meditation to notice this felt sense and to allow those body feelings. We're not going to ignore discomfort or anger or exhaustion. We're just going to see it. And just learning to notice those things, the felt sense, will reconnect you to this internal guidance system. We're not supposed to be so disconnected from our bodies that we override our needs, right? But if you were like me, you may have become really disconnected, and it takes time. So this is a practice. I didn't know I was stuck in fight or flight for the better part of 30 years. And now that I've reconnected with the felt sense, my body is starting to feel better. So it's really worth it. I highly recommend. If you're not a regular meditator or person that likes to sit still, and you do not need to be Buddha meditator to do this work, by the way, if you're totally new to this, that's totally okay. It's great, actually. There's real power in sitting still even for just a few minutes and paying attention to what's going on in our bodies, tapping into that intuition, that felt sense. So follow along, but do what feels right for your body. it's not easy to sit and quiet your mind, and that's okay. You're not alone in that. It's a practice, and it's almost always a little hard, but it gets easier with time. So you're not doing it wrong. There's no wrong way to do this. Just the way to win here is no judgment, no shame. Observe. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I'm going to get us started here. So in the beginning, I'm going to guide our breath in and out with a purposeful, longer exhale. So for example, 4 breaths in and 6 breaths out. This is really purposeful because the longer exhale is going to calm your vagus nerve and your nervous system. So if 4 in and 6 out is like too much for you and you're like, what is she doing? Just try to exhale longer than you inhale. And okay, so we're going to get started. So find a really comfortable seat and try to let go of all your muscles. Try to be in a comfortable position where you can really let go of your muscles, because you're going to allow today, allowing. So let's allow our eyes to gently close and take a moment to just arrive here. There's nothing you need to do right now. You're just going to give yourself this time. And notice that you're giving yourself this time. Feel the weight of your body being held by the chair, the ground, the earth beneath you. You don't have to hold yourself up right now. You can let go. And when you're ready, let's bring our attention to our breath. Don't try to change it, just notice it, the natural rise and fall. Let's slow it down just a little, and let's breathe in gently through your nose on a count of 4. And then breathe out, letting it all go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, breathing in and filling up. 2, 3, 4. And out, releasing, softening. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to maintain this really easy breath with a little bit of a longer exhale. And allow your body to let go. And as your breath finds its own natural rhythm, I want to invite you to acknowledge your body. Focus your awareness on letting go, relaxing the entire thing. Your physical body has faced a lot. And in this moment, there's nothing you need to do. Let's just take a moment and honor what your body has faced. The body keeps the score, holding all our unresolved emotions and our stories. And your body also has a natural intelligence. So let's acknowledge that and allow it to relax. And as you let go of your muscles, is there anything you notice? Do you sense feeling or sensations in some areas of your body? Is it tight or warm? Do you sense heavy spots? Whatever you feel, allow it. There's nothing to do right now. Just allow your sensations to appear and notice them. It's all welcome here. There is nothing not allowed. We're not judging these feelings. We are allowing them. And as you tap into those sensations in your body, is there an area calling out to you now? Or are you sensing your entire body? Either is okay. There's no right way to do this. This is your relationship with your body. So we just allow the sensations that appear, and we try to stay relaxed and open. We're not trying not to suppress it or hold it in anymore. We're going to allow the body to feel. And we might say, I'm here now, body. I'm listening. And as we just sit with these sensations and we're allowing them, let your body settle fully into the ground you sense beneath you. Feel the earth beneath you. It's so solid, steady, unhurried. It's been here a long time, this ground. And with each breath, feel yourself becoming heavier, more rooted, still. And maybe you're holding awareness of some tough sensations while you're rooted here. Imagine, if it feels right, that with each exhale, you send those sticky, painful parts down to the earth, down to the ground, deep into the earth. Allow the ground to hold those parts too, while you let go of your muscles. No gripping, no suppressing, allowing. And notice how it feels in your body, not just physically, but something deeper. Is there a sense of ease here? Safety? Trust, maybe? Or maybe your body is questioning you, saying, what is happening right now? It's okay either way. You don't have to be anything other than what you are right now. Let yourself receive that for a moment, that you are allowed to rest your body. You are allowed to have feelings. And no matter what's happening in the outside world, your body's intuition can help you. A partnership with your body. Begin to let your body receive this information, that you're paying attention to it, that you see it, you need it, and it needs you. Try to keep that soft feeling, that steadiness, the safety of the ground. Take a long, slow breath and notice how your body feels right now. Perhaps a little heavier. Perhaps a little quieter. We're going to close with this message to the body, but stay relaxed with your eyes closed. We're going to say to our body, I'm listening now. I know you hold my trauma. I get it. It's allowed. You're allowed to feel it, and I'm here to help you let it go. Gently bring your awareness back to the room and feel the surface beneath your body. Deepen your breath slowly and start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take your time. And when you're ready, gently rub your palms together. Keep your eyes closed, but I like to rub my palms together like this. And then you can press your palms over your eyes and gently blink them open. Let the light come back in and try to carry this new partnership that we made with your physical body with you today. And you can just sit and relax. We're going to end with some affirmations. Again, we've been accessing the felt sense, the language of the body, and this is what really helps heal complex PTSD. Complex PTSD people, we take a big hit to our self-confidence, right? If you had good girl syndrome like me and you were bullied into being told what you should do and when, we're not doing it like that anymore. So we're going to end with some affirmations that are going to reinstill some positive things back to us, because we're not listening to that good girl bullshit anymore. And if you'd like to repeat after me, please just mute yourself if you're joining me on Zoom. But words are powerful. Words we say to ourselves are really powerful. So if you say this out loud, repeating after me, it's even stronger. All right, this is an affirmation to the felt sense. I am learning to listen to my body. My body carries wisdom. I am learning to trust the signals of my body. My body can guide me towards what feels safe. I am allowed to pause and listen to what I feel. My feelings are valid. It is safe for me to have needs. My truth matters. The signals in my body deserve my attention. My body is not an enemy, it's an ally. My anger is information. I am allowed to hear it. My sadness is information. I am allowed to honor it. My grief is information. I am allowed to see it. My feelings are valid. I am learning to listen to my body. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'm here every Tuesday talking about complex PTSD. Please remember those unresolved emotions live in your body, not your brain. So we got to pay attention to the body. That's why we're building a relationship with the felt sense. And I like to remind everybody that, this is all this complex trauma is because it wasn't safe to be seen or heard or helped. And we all deserve to be seen or heard. You can do this for yourself, and we can start to do it better for each other. So who do you have in your life? Pick the right people. Allow them to be safely seen and heard without judgment. Give them space, and hopefully they'll do the same for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been my pleasure to guide you through understanding the felt sense. See you next week. Thank you guys for joining me on TikTok. You guys are amazing. This has been such a great community, and it's been so fun to grow here and to just get to know everybody.